Hello and welcome back to episode 9 on my series on space engineers. Last time we looked at making a little welder in preparation for making a large sort of rover. As you can see, I put these little stairs in here with a little sensor to automatically come down up to a welder with this little platform. So I finished off this platform, made a few changes to the welder, added a couple more thrusters because as you can see, once I got this thing full of components, it didn't really want to lift off the ground. So let me just turn everything on. What have I got turned off? There must be something. Turn them on. That's it. Oh, is it not lifting off yet? There we go, that's it, sorry about that. Alright, yeah, so it wasn't actually lifting off the ground when it was full, because you can see the weight's now 90 kilograms, which wasn't enough with the thrusters that we had to lift up, and as you can see I'm slowly going down, even like that, with two thrusters. As soon as I go vertically down, it's starting to drop me down, but I'll just show you what I've done with the container. As you can see, there's lots of code there on it afterwards. Basically what that's doing is just giving different components different amounts, but prioritising them, so when I do dock the ship it'll automatically put in certain components into it. As you can see, so like interior plate there, interior plate priority 1000. So as soon as I dock, it should put 1000 in there if there's 1000 available. Metal grids, I've done it for basically every component. Took a bit of time, but it'll pay off in the future. And then all I have to do if I want to change it, so I want, I don't know, 600 motors, just come here, change that to 600, and then when I dock, it should automatically put in 600 motors. But let's have a look what we've got in there at the moment. Side empty. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much up to my quota. I've still got a little bit left of room. I've got less computers, so I could put, say, maybe some more steel plates in there, because steel plates are always handy, or construction components. But I think I'll leave it at that for the moment. So let's just land down and you'll see it will automatically put another 100 motors in. So there we go, locked. I have realised as well, if you press P, instead of using just your connector, it will lock your connector and your landing gear at once, which is fairly handy to do. So, let's have a look and we shall check. Inventory. Where are we? There. So you see now, 600 motors. Easy as that. So that way I can just fly off, weld some stuff, come back, dock, and it'll automatically put stuff in there. Let's get out of here. So what I'm going to do today is, got a nice little glass stairs just going straight down. We're going to look at making our sort of production a bit more automatic, rather than having to go in here and select everything. I've also upped the amount of construction components and steel plates that we need. So let's have a look at automating our production with a script. So we're going to put a programmable block here. Let's get one of them. That one there. What do I need? Steel plates, construction component, large tube. Let's get some large tubes. Steel plates, construction components. What I need? Motors, display, computer. Motors, displays. Oh, really large displays. See, like now I've got to go in here and tell it to make them. But once we've done all this, it'll automatically craft whatever we tell it to. So we'll set a target, and it will try and meet that target. Also need some computers. That's doing construction components. We'll do 100 computers, finish them displays, put some more displays on. That. So a computer, so probably not in there. Oh, there you go. See, so now my welder's full of computers. It's got 500, so it's not going to put any more in there. It'll just start going into our normal container. So, right, let's build this programmable block. There we go. Right, so let's edit the program, browse the workshop, and the one we want is Crafting Components Quotas. Yeah, that's the one. So click OK. Oh, not details. Click OK. You see there's some configuration bits you can do in here if you want. Like, there is one bit in here I'd like to change. Can't remember where it is though. Here, 2 LCD panels. So we are, by changing this to true, it means we'll be able to, if I'm doing lowercase, we'll be able to basically put our quotas across 2 panels in rather than just squeezing it all onto one. So check the code, click OK, remember and exit, and there we go. Let's just run it, make sure there's no sort of errors appearing on this right hand side, but that looks all good. So if we go to a timer, set up actions, we'll remove the timer, and we'll put the other programmable block in, which I'll rename in a minute. Just run with no arguments, and then the timer, wherever it is, there, stopped. Right, there we go. So that'll run these programs and that one as well. So right, let's have a look. Now to do this I'm going to have to expand the amount of assemblers we've got, because what it will do is use one assembler per component. So if we have a look how many assemblers we're actually going to need, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not bothered about all these down the bottom. Now we'll start off with, we need 11, so we've got 2 there. We'll have to look at making some more. So where shall I expand this? Expand it sideways or backwards? I think we'll go back sideways. Yeah, we'll go sideways. We'll go out this way. So let's get a assembler. That there, assembler. Right, let's flip it around. I think I want it not like that. Which way around is it? There we go, that way. So we'll leave a gap so we can put some modules on the side of it. So we said we need 11, we got 2, 3. We need to expand this out even more. So let's go 1, 2. Right. Six. 1, 2, and then there. One, 2, and then there. So that means we'll have 2, 4, 6, 8. And 10. We'll do 2 more, and then that way we've always got one that we can use for, you know, anything in particular. If we do want a bit extra of something, we can just set it up ourselves to make what we want. Right, so I've got no energy. I'll have to go top that up, and we'll jump in the welder and weld them up. Where's my little ramp? There we go. So it's it'd be nice if these stairs were a little bit quicker, but still, I like how they just come down ready for me to come up here and then sort of fold away afterwards. So let's jump in there. P, release everything. a lot quicker. A lot quicker than doing it by hand. Now what we should be able to do... Oh, have we got any steel plates? Yeah, we still got steel plates. So if we go Control G, I think it is, or it's Shift G? No, Control G. It might have to be in first person. Why is that not working? It might not work in these cockpits, so we just have to do it by hand. You can do builder mode, so you don't even have to get out your ship to build things. So let's write 6 assembler. Why is it not? That way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It looks like we're out of something, so we should just redock. And that should top us up wherever a container is. Yeah, it's not topped us up full of steel plates yet, 'cause we ain't actually got enough in the base at all, so queue up a load of these. There you go, no manually moving parts about, it'll just do it automatically for us. Oh, what else are we low on? Must be low on something else then. Displays. I don't know what I'm missing. There will be something that I'm missing though. Anyway, we'll go dock up and then we'll have a look. So this is why I want to get the auto sort of crafting sorted, because that way I don't have to look what I'm low on. It will just sort it all out for me. I don't have to worry about it. Just feed it all, it'll automatically process it, and then automatically craft the materials. And obviously as I require more and more materials, I shall increase the targets, and that way have a nice stock sitting there for ready for when we need it. So let's just dock this up. Thank you. And then we'll have a little fly over there and see what we're missing. What we're missing on them. Computers. Right. So let's make a load of computers. Send it to... Right. While that's doing that, I shall jump up there and make the key cargo bits. So let's see what we need for them. Conveyor. Don't need that. We'll need the effectiveness modules for the moment. We'll need that. Yeah, we won't need them. Right. So what do we need then? Interior plates. So we'll take some interior plates with us, so we can build sort of start of them. So we need one there, 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 and there. And then link them with conveyors. So how are the computers doing? Let's have a look. Production. Other assembler. That's doing alright. Let's jump in here. Looks like we're still missing some computers, but that's not too bad. Right, so they're all linked. Yeah, so I think it's just computers again. I love it. So handy. Just dock up using that code. It'll automatically fill it up. Right. Well, while that's waiting for the computers, we should start looking at the other bits. So we've got the programmable block running the script. So now we shall put a. If I can go the right way around, I think it's that way. Computers. What else do we? Computers display bulletproof glass. Yeah, computers will be all in the cargo container of the thingy. Yeah, computers, just take displays and bulletproof glass. Yep, that's the right way around. You can tell by the online bit being at the top. So let's have a look. So we need to call this. This one, we'll call it AutoCrafting. AutoCrafting. Right, that's it. Quota text panel is what we need to call it. I'll just copy that. And let's go back into this top one. Call it that and number 1. Call this number 2. Right. Now, how do we get this going? Where is it? There. Why is that not running? That should be displaying it. Let's just have a look. Quote text panel. So that should be up and running. Why is that not working? I think I'll put it in there, have I? No, it should be running. Run. I'll just get rid of that. Right, I'll come back once I've sorted this out. I don't know why it's not doing it, but I'll be right back. Right, I'm back and I've managed to get it sorted. What I'd stupidly done is forgot to change this bit, show text on screen. I actually had it set to none, so it's not going to show anything, but what I have to do is change that to public, and there we go. Right, so now what this is showing is again how many we've got. So like construction components, we've got 1,674, and it's trying to get to 5,000. Now normally when you run this program it will show a lot more stuff, but if I show you what I've done, if I find the programmable block, where is it? AutoCrafting, edit, Now if you go down here somewhere, this bit here. So if you come down to where, I don't understand this code, but if you basically put a couple of forward slashes in front of all the bits you do not want to display, so let's say for instance I did want to do some ammo, I'll take that off, check code, remember and exit, and now we've got ammo on there. So, but I'm not too fussed about ammo at this moment, so we shall take it off. Where is it? Programmable block, there. Edit, go down to that section again, this bit here, and put // check code, remember and exit, and there we go. Right, so now we've got all this displayed, we can go in here and we can change these numbers to whatever we want. So it would be handy to have it all the same as this. So construction 5000, metal grid 200, what we got on this side? Construction 5000, metal grid 5000. So if we change that in here, so go edit public text, change that to 200, it will try and get to 200 for us. So now it's stuck at 200, and yeah, the program will automatically try to get to 200. Why is it showing that? I know why. See, this panel here is showing everything just on my base. This one is also showing plus connectors, so as we've got the welder connected, it is displaying what's in the welder as well. So we'll probably have to take that into consideration and change these quotas to slightly more. So, but I'll say I'll probably do all this off camera, but I'll stick that to 700, and then we can just check to make sure it does work at some point and go through it all and sort of decide on what I think would be a necessary number. So right, oh yeah, we need them computers to finish off them last couple of assemblers. Should have. No, they're going to be in the welder again, aren't they? I'll just grab it and do it by hand. With no jetpack. Brilliant, thanks. Top that up. Right. Which one was it? Done. Right. So, now what we have to do is rename all these. So, if we go to control panel, you have to rename these. Let me get this right if I can remember how to do it. I believe it is colon. Steel plates. There's a list of all these sort of subtypes that you have to use, and basically how to sort of write it correctly, let's say. So if we want steel plates, we go into production, choose steel plates. Oops, sorry, let's just turn it off quickly. Turn it off, production, put steel plate. See, it automatically crafted it, but it's gone in production, so you need to put it into repeat mode. What I'll do is just add sort of five in there, and now that'll keep turning on the assembler until it meets that target, and that target's a fair amount. That's 250,000. So we'll just change that sort of around. We'll change that just to 2,000 just for the moment, and then we'll be able to see it stop. So that's steel plates done. We've got construction, metal grid, girders, and all that to do as well. So let's go and change that. Construction. Turn it off. Let's turn all these off, to be honest. Just make it nice and easier. Production, construction, put it in repeat, and choose the component. And there we go. Now let's start making them. and yeah, until it meets the quota. So if we're watching now, I've got seal plates 19, 22. I'll do another one while we're waiting. So metal grid. Wrong code on. Good. And oh, not 100. Sorry. Repeat mode. Yep, and as you see it, it's made slightly over, but that's only because I've put 5 in there. That way it just keeps a bit of material in there ready for when it needs to start crafting again. So if we take out, let's say 100 metal plates, steel plates, let's take out 10. Take out 10, number goes down, it kicks in, starts crafting again. Nice, nice. Alright, so I shall go through all these assemblers, probably off camera, and label them all up. Now I've shown you how to do a few of them. And then I shall come back next time. Well, I'll tell you what, actually, I shall show you the sort of scale of project I'm looking at doing, and it is massive, and again, it is work in progress. I'm still working on it in the background in creative mode, but it is a big old machine. So I shall show you what the sort of end game is. Well, not I say end game. End game for being on Earth anyway. Right, what do we need? Luckily we got enough stuff. Right, so let's just go to the control panel and load up the blueprint. Projector, blueprint, that on there. As you can see, this thing is massive. Absolutely huge, and there is more to go on it. It can only do 1 grid at a time. There is more pistons, a big drilling head that goes here, wheels on this as well. So yes, yeah, a lot of materials required, but so that's why I want to sort out all this sort of auto crafting and welding and stuff like that. So, but yeah, there you go. That's what we'll be making very shortly. So it's work in progress still. It is pretty much just a skeleton. There's no outside sort of shell to it yet. But and there we go. So alright, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you found it useful. If you did, just hit the like button, hit subscribe, and I shall see you next time. See you later.